You can kind of see the litter box over there, but we're going to ignore that. Hey y'all, the beginning of this video is going to be kind of like an update, so I'll put a timestamp somewhere on the screen, so if you want to skip to like the scary shit, you can do that. I will not be offended. I know I've talked about my mental health a million times on my channel, but I feel obligated to update you guys. I want to normalize talking about mental health, and I want to normalize getting help for your mental health when you can no longer handle it on your own. Like me. As you guys know, if you have been on my channel for a long time, I suffer from severe depression, and that gets in the way of my channel a lot. It gets in the way of like my whole life, but it especially gets in the way of my channel because I literally can't work. I've tried a million different things. I've tried medication, I've tried therapy, I've been in an inpatient thing, which I will not talk about right now because that was a long time ago. And I'll probably tell the story eventually, but I don't really want to tell it yet. But I've tried everything, and I was at my breaking point. I was with my sister helping her move, and I was like, I just need more help. Like, I don't know what to do anymore, and I'm so fucking sick of feeling this way. And so she helped me sign up for an outpatient program. So I'm going to this recovery center, and I'm actually supposed to be in group right now, but this is not my fault. I have group almost every day. I go 5 days a week, so I'm supposed to be in group right now, but they're doing it so you can go over Zoom if you want to. Like, you can Zoom, like, I don't know, it's like Skype. I don't know, I've never used Zoom before, but they're allowing people to do that if they're not comfortable going in person quite yet because of COVID. And so I planned on going in person, but I was traveling over the weekend because I went to visit John. It was his 5 years of sobriety, and his mom was really upset that she couldn't celebrate with him, so she bought me a plane ticket to go see him. I know traveling isn't ideal right now. Like, I know that people are going to be like, why the fuck were you traveling? But I wanted to celebrate John's 5 years because that's an amazing accomplishment, and I didn't want him to celebrate it by himself. I wore a mask the whole time. Literally, you're not allowed to take your mask off in the airport, so I had my mask on the whole time. But because I traveled, I didn't want to go to the group today, like in person, just in case. And so I tried to do the Zoom thing, and I didn't have the link to it, so I called them, and she said she would send it to me, and they still haven't sent it to me, and I'm too anxious to call back. That's why I'm in therapy. So I guess I'm skipping group today, but I go tomorrow. But yeah, I do that 5 days a week. It's like 3 hours every single day, and then I also have like an appointment, like an individual appointment outside of my group sessions, and then I also see the psychiatrist so she can fix like my medication if I need to. I got put on another medication, and it's a mood stabilizer, and it's really working. It's like really, I don't know if I just like have like the placebo effect where I take a new medication and I'm hopeful, and then it feels like it's working. I don't know, but regardless, I feel really good right now. Normally when I leave John, or if like I have friends come to visit, or I'm visiting friends and I leave, I get super depressed. But yesterday when I got home, I felt so productive. I did like all of my laundry. I like redecorated parts of my house. Like, I just like moved certain things, and I feel really good. I feel really good today. I woke up at like 8:30 because I was gonna do my group session, and then I was like, well, I'll just get ready while I'm waiting for them to send me the link, and then I'll film a video today. So I'm feeling really good today. But that's pretty much it for my update. I've also cut my hair again. I know I cut my hair all the time, but I like trimmed it. Cut a couple inches off actually because it was pretty dead, but I like the way that looks. Also, my straightener that I've had for like 10 years died. And I'm so sad about it. Like, I know I shouldn't be upset about a straightener's death, but I am. Like, when it stopped working, I'm like, no, like, you're my child. Like, I've had this bitch since like 7th grade. She's dead. I don't even know how long ago 7th grade was. It's probably over 10 years. Yeah, it's way over 10 years. I'm so old. Dude, my 10-year high school reunion's in 3 years. Oh my god. Okay, but let's get into the scary shit, because I know you guys missed that because I haven't done that in a long ass time. Actually, sorry, I want to say one more thing. My content is going back to normal, but I don't want anyone to think for a second that I have moved on past the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm fully aware of what's going on with trans rights. I'm fully aware of what's going on with ICE, and I'm very invested in all of it. I have been actively signing petitions. I'm splitting up some of the donations that I was going to donate strictly to the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm going to donate to other causes as well. I don't want you guys to think that just because I'm not talking about it all the time that I've forgotten about it, or I don't care anymore, or I was just talking about it because it was trending. I want to continue to do everything I possibly can to amplify the voices of the people who are affected by everything that's going on in this shitty fucking world right now. I also wanted to say I did go to a protest, and I plan on going to more, but I went to a protest a couple weeks ago at this point, I think, and it was peaceful. It was honestly one of the most empowering things I've ever done. I mean, it was like thousands of people just marching. It was very peaceful. And I just, like, I can't even put into words how incredible that experience was, and I want to go to more. I just want to do whatever I can. And so while my content will go back to like the scary stuff, I don't want you guys to think that I have forgotten about everything going on. Like, trust me, I'm fully aware. I've educated myself quite a bit, and I'm still learning. I'm still continuing to educate myself because obviously I don't know everything. I'm never going to be able to know everything. I'm never going to understand how these people feel, but I want to be there to help them, and I want to be an ally. And now with that said, now let's get to the scary shit. I promise that's it for my rambling. It's been 10 minutes of rambles. What else is new? Nothing. So I wanted to make a TikTok video. I don't know, like, this happened out of nowhere, but it's super popular to do like 2-sentence horror stories on TikTok now, which I used to read those all the time on my channel. Like, those were super popular, like probably like a year or so ago, I don't even know. But now they're invading TikTok, and so we have to watch them. We have to. I just thought it was crazy. Like, I see them all the time on my For You page, and I'm like, fuck. I'm gonna read them out loud, because they don't read them out loud themselves, and I think it'd be weird if I just sat here and I'm like, so we're gonna read them out loud, and we're gonna see if these are good, because honestly, some of the 2-sentence horror stories I've read really got me. So we're gonna see if these spook me out. I think we're gonna go through the most popular ones. I'm assuming those are the best ones, because I'm sure there's some shitty ones on here. My cats are pissing me off. Just kidding, they're being perfect little angels, and now they're laying in their bed because they saw mom coming. But okay, we're gonna get started. I'm sorry. I think I might be the most successful serial killer in history. And the best part? Telling their families. We did everything we could. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Dude, okay, honestly though, like that shit, that creeps, ugh. It like reminds me of Dexter in a really weird way. I know Dexter wasn't like a doctor or like an EMT or anything that would like save you if something was happening. But for some reason that reminds me of Dexter because he was a serial killer, but he also worked for the police. But isn't that just, you know, reoccurring at this day and age? But we're not gonna get into that. I held my daughter's hand. Now where did I put the rest of her? Shut up. Also the hand, just the hand alone is so fucking creepy. Where did you get that? Where did you get just a severed arm? I don't like this because the visuals freak me out even more than the stories. I dropped my phone while FaceTiming my husband who was away on business. But when I picked it back up, I saw his expression had changed. I didn't get it. Is there like someone behind her? Oh, I see it. Oh, fuck. I don't like that. I don't like that. God, it's been weeks. It's been weeks since I've done the scary shit. I can't. How can I handle this? She loved having the camera pointing at her. So I made sure it never stopped. It never stops! Shut up. That is why I literally turn around my webcam every time I'm not using it, which is never. I never use my webcam because I never stream anymore, but I always turn it away and I mute my mic, and I am so paranoid of people watching me. Here's a fun little story. There's a vent in my bathroom. That's where I'm filming, by the way. I'm in my bathroom. I don't really know where else to film. I wanted to film in the living room, but my brother and his girlfriend are always here, and I don't want them to like listen to me filming, even though they can probably hear me in here. I just feel like they can't hear me as well in here. And so I'm filming in my bathroom, but there's a vent in here, and every time I shower or pretty much do anything that involves water, the vent makes noises, and I'm always scared. I'm like, there's somebody in there watching me. Like, I know they're not, but like that's the first thing that comes into my brain. And then there was one time I was laying in my bed, and it was pretty early in the morning. Like, it was probably like 8 or 9, which is not super early, but you know, a normal early. And my brother doesn't wake up until like 2 in the afternoon, and I heard a ringing, like I heard someone's phone going off, and I could have sworn that it came from that fucking vent, and I shit my pants, and I literally ran out to the kitchen. I was like, did anybody hear that? Like, did anybody fucking hear the ringing? Because I was convinced someone was living in my vent, and that is a true story. You hear your mom calling you into the kitchen. As you head down the stairs, you hear a whisper from the closet saying, "Don't go down there, honey. I heard it too." Yeah, that's like the most cliche 2-sentence horror story on the planet. My doll's eyes have always been so beautiful. I loved them so much. I wanted to see how they would look on me. I make my living by scamming people saying I'm a blind pianist when I'm not actually blind. So I didn't know what to do when one of my clients dragged in her husband's corpse. That is the one that I saw this morning. I was like, I need to make a video about these bitches because but also like, that's not a bad idea. Not that I can play the piano, but it's not a bad idea. Why do you guys have to eat and shit and play with things when I'm filming a video? Rumble, I'm talking to you. I sit in my parents' basement for the last Zoom class this semester. It's clear to me now that none of my classmates know Morse code. Oh my god, I saw a fucking video, I don't know where it was, it might have been on Twitter, but seriously, it like haunted me for days. I could not, I kept rewatching the video because it's just so fucking scary. It's this woman, and I think she's on Instagram Live with someone else, and they're talking about recipes, just like casual conversation, whatever, and she does the sign for domestic abuse while she's talking to this woman, and it just gets like silent because the woman she was speaking to and she was signaling to understood, and her face just like completely drops. And it's even worse because the woman who's signaling, her husband is in the background. Fuck, dude, it's so fucking scary. And I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know there was like a sign for domestic abuse. I did not know that, and I'm grateful that I saw it because now I know. Fuck. That just, I don't know why that reminded me of that. I sit in my parents' basement and nobody knows Morse code. Like, I wonder if she's trapped in the basement. Like, I don't know. That's why I need more details. I can't do these 2 sentences. I need more shit. It never bothered me that my family ate roadkill. That was until my little sister's ball rolled into the middle of the road. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then Rumble's taking a shit? Bad timing, Rumble. He's digging a tunnel. While putting my son to bed, he told me he hates when people knock. I reminded him of doorbells. So then he asked me, can we put a doorbell on my window? What the fuck, dude? I have like an irrational fear that my child is going to be like haunted or some shit. And I know this one's not like necessarily, it's not haunted, it's not paranormal, like it's some weirdo fucking knocking on his window, but I'm just scared that just reminds me of my weird fear of like my kid being possessed. I don't know why. I have a lot of irrational fears though, and I don't think any of us are surprised by a single one of them. My mother's smiling face greeted me from my driveway. School had been rough that day. I'm so lucky to have her. Wait. Where did I put the rest of her? You have your mom's decapitated head in the driveway? Okay. Whenever I ride home on the bus, I like to imagine a creature running outside. The bus driver's been speeding for a while now. Wait, I don't understand this one. Will someone explain it to me? Whenever I ride home on the bus, I like to imagine a creature running outside. The bus driver has been speeding for a while now. What? I need help. I need help with that one. Normally, if I don't get it, I just don't put it in the video, but I genuinely want to know what the fuck that means. That's all we're gonna watch for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is like me easing back into my scary content, easing back into normal content for like the 12th time, because how many times have I disappeared now? I love you guys. Thank you for always being so patient with me and my mental health, because I know it's probably annoying. Like, I get it. I'm annoyed at myself, so I can only imagine how you guys feel when I just keep leaving. I'm really hoping that my new medication doesn't wear off, because I feel like that's what happens a lot of the time. I started new medication and I feel really good for a little bit, and then it just kind of wears off, all the effects are gone, and I just feel like shit again. So let's hope that that does not happen again. I love making YouTube videos, and I love being consistent with my content because it makes me feel good. I hate when I can't upload because it just makes me feel worse, and that's not helping me in the slightest bit, but I just can't force myself to upload when I feel like that. My cats are fighting and it's really hard for me to like not pay attention to them right now, but I really do love you guys a lot. And the last thing I want to say before I go is if you haven't watched my last video yet, please watch it. And even if you don't want to watch the video itself, please go to that video because I shared a lot of links to different petitions, different places you can donate for the Black Lives Matter movement. If you guys could just go and sign the petitions, I mean, anything helps. I love y'all. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, it smells like shit. Dude, Rumble has the smelliest shits in the whole world. I'm not kidding. And he pooped while I was filming and I've had to sit here and breathe in the poopy air and it's killing me. See ya.